Everybody, well, it's good morning here. We are out now and we're going to do our watering for the day before we go to the kitchen to work. But I wanted to show you some of the things today and tell you what they are and how well everything is doing. So you can see all of it. All right, come along. All right, so here you have, these are the patty pan squash and the Peter Pan squash. Now, I did the Peter Pan this year for the first time, which they've done really well, but I've had a few issues with blossom end rot as far as on some of them down there. There's a beautiful one right there. Lots of blooms. And also, I feel like something happened to, I got some kind of seed that really wasn't supposed to be, or they cross-pollinated. But look at this gigantic one that's down there. I need to move the leaf so you can see how huge it is. But there's a butternut squash down there as well. Let's go on the other side. These are some I already picked. Let's see where it's right here. Down. It's another patty pan. There it is. Look. Ta-da! And there's the gigantic one too. But if you look, it's just loaded with it. And we have ate so many. And this is that squash casserole. But right here, these have got to be crossed with like an acorn squash and a patty pan, these seeds, because the way that they're vining, and they don't usually do that. So, but that's all this is. This entire little area right here is all patty pan squash. So then you're moving on here now to the peppers. So this whole strip here is peppers. Peppers like to, you know, touch each other. They've done amazing here. Look, there's one of the green peppers right there, and it's got several. I have no problem growing peppers, and since the back surgery, I've been growing them in the pots, because one, I have other videos on that before, but had issues in the high tunnel with salt accumulation and things like that, so we switched to the buckets as well, and they did amazing, and we have stuck with it. But you can see how loaded all the peppers are. This is a Marconi, the red Marconi, but there's plenty and plenty of peppers everywhere you look. And then I did the Buena Malata. And I picked this one yesterday, but this one here you can see is loaded with the chili peppers. And they're so beautiful. Just a beautiful purple. So, oh, and look at this one. It's done gotten so heavy that it's leaning over. Look at that. And you can see how long that is. These are also Marconi. I love the Marconi. They're the ones that I've been doing in the freeze dryer, and I use them to dip my hummus in after it's just like a chip. And this one is also, I did a whole bunch of hatch chilies this year too, so they're mixed in. And this right here, some jalapenos. Let's see. Yep, jalapenos. And golden Marconis. And then you can see these here are just regular. This one has some calcium deficiency, or it got burnt. But then this one's just turned into black. Sometimes they have a black color when you get like the kaleidoscope kind of peppers. Wait, and look at all these. These are in little teeny pots. And look at this. That's the green bell peppers. And it's loaded. Look. Hey. Well, hello, little helper. Hey, you look adorable. And we're going to work at the kitchen today, so Skylar went ahead and got dressed. All the tomatoes, which I've already picked a bunch of tomatoes. And this year I did subarctic, San Marzanos, and of course the famous Cherokee purples, which I love doing. And I do have one German Johnson. And then I got another ones I bought from the girl at the farmer's market was selling them. As if I needed them, but I wanted them. These are some pumpkins and zucchini. There, look at the zucchini. I hope you can see it because I can't. Oh, and then one of the chilies right there. And more zucchini, in which we have gotten so much off of this one plant. And look how big that one is. Oh, this one. Hello. Oh yeah, look. It's just loaded. More tomatoes. And then this vine for one of the pumpkins. And then over here, I have the potatoes running down the whole row front of this greenhouse right here. And there's like 5 or 6 buckets. And then the rest in the bags. And I know we did this last year, and I have a video on that too. And I'm gonna tell you something. They did amazing. So Bruce wanted to make sure that we had those again. But also over there on the other side of the field, the real field, there is 2 200-foot rows of potatoes. So there's no shortage there. And look at this. These are the Cherokee purples. There's some big ones over here too. Good looking ones. And I kind of got behind on getting all my extra foliage off, but I've done tomatoes so much that, look at this big giant. So, and all these beds were the onion beds, which we have already pulled, and I've started tying them up. Plus I dehydrated some of the tops, which I had plenty of those anyway, but I'm getting ready to pull all those up now. And these are more zucchini I did right here. And then these are some of the pumpkins that are growing from the vine here. And then over here I have honeydew melons and some sweet alyssum. So these are all my pumpkins right here. And of course some beans right here. Got plenty of beans too. I've been getting beans off. You just got to kind of look around because they hide. But over here, the pumpkins, and I'll take you around and show you. This here is some of the dino kale, some collards, which we've ate so much of that. Ooh, sometimes you need a break from it actually because you eat so much. But the pumpkins, oops, look, see that down there? There's pumpkins everywhere, and that one's already orange. This one's turning. So won't have a shortage of the little pie pumpkins. But look how beautiful they are. And then over here, I just planted these peppers right here because those were some seeds that Alexis had got me at the end, and more beans. They're starting to come on. And I just planted those, but also I got the dino kale here as well. And then what's left of the celery. And hello, Bruce.
Hello, boss.
And over here is some more of the peppers. And here's the kohlrabi, which the kohlrabi is gotten huge. Nice size. And I planted these peppers here as well too, only because I had all this in the greenhouse. Then I have some beets here. Which they're big too. See it really. But, and some Swiss chard, which this is where the cauliflower was. So I went ahead and pulled all the cauliflower, except I left one because I have a friend that's gonna get this one. And here is some more pumpkins. All the bees are buzzing around. Tommy Tilio's right there. Some more tomatoes. And more zucchini. And this here is my little herb bed, which I've already harvested some of the parsley. Some of the basil. I have mullein and comfrey, yarrow, or yarrow as some people say. More basil, sage, thyme, rosemary. Lots of beautiful bees buzzing around. A little bumblebee. Some chives, some thyme. More tomatoes here on this side. The yarrow again. And then these are the onions that are grew from seeds. These are the Walla Walla. So I'm gonna let them get a little bigger. We've ate most of the cabbage, which is absolutely delicious. And then I had a little issue with some friends sharing the bounty.
We'll get that back.
But look at this head here. Look at this, how beautiful that is.
And this one, look back here, this monster. See, our little friends. Everything in the UP has to eat.
And then what's left of the nasturtiums. And then this is jalapenos. Look at the jalapenos, and these time to pick those. More tomatoes. This is the other kind I have right here, the black from Tula. And then this was the black cherry, was it? Oh, Mila orange pear. So it didn't do so good. Then I got plenty of cucumbers.
You had to say that word, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, of course. Yeah. And
I don't get as excited anymore.
no, I don't either. Oh, and this little guy here is starting to turn. But this is some more of the San Marzanos. And this one is the black cherry. Yeah, and then I also have one of the atomic grapes over there on the other side. And let's see, I think I've just about covered everything. The Brussels sprouts. I didn't talk about the Brussels sprouts. This is all Brussels sprouts right here. And I was a little late on getting these planted because we ran out of soil here. But as you can see right in here, that's where all the little parts are gonna come from. Rosie. Oh, hey, Rosie. Rosie had to get back on the gang, the chain gang, because she snuck off yesterday. So no more freedom for Rosie until we can go for the walks again and stuff, and that'll be her little freedom. But it's just now getting where we can go for the walks again because the bugs aren't as bad, and the mosquitoes, because there for a while it was just it was bad. So in here is the greenhouse again, and more tomatoes. This is the sweet potatoes. I did the sweet potatoes inside the greenhouse like I did last time, but also because they take around 100 to 120 days and they need heat, and unfortunately it doesn't get too hot here, so I think this will work well. And have everything planted. You can see there's more sweet potatoes, but once I pull this down, these are the lemon cucumbers, which we have just ate, and they're just everywhere. But I'm getting ready to go ahead and pick all those and go ahead and take them off and start over, because eggplant right here, it's doing well. You can see a little eggplant starting to come, and more eggplant, more hatch chilies. And the hot tub is doing good. More, these are some more peppers, of course. This one's huge. And more little herbs, parsnips, more eggplant, which is like saying, I am crowded. So everything is doing well. Rosie does not like it. She's used to freedom. Well, guys, I just wanted to show you a little something of the garden since I've been harvesting stuff. And you can see how big the onions are. These are some of the onions. Look at. And I don't have little hands, so, because there's working hands. But look, and then I'm going to take you up on the porch and show you some stuff there. But I have really, really missed making the videos. One, it's really hard to make a video and get it on, because it'll take like 48 hours here at the house to even get up on the internet, which I know is like ridiculous. Rosie, and then I've got some geraniums here. Okay, babe. All right, and so I have strawberries here, which strawberries and onions don't mix, but I stuck the onions in because a lot of the strawberries died that I had gotten from the extension office, which everybody I talked to said their strawberries died for them, so I don't know what was up with that. But I had gotten these from Meyer's, and look how good they did. So, and then there's the bay. Rosie, you're going to have to go inside. The bay laurel right here, and you see all the new growth on it. Those light green leaves, new growth. Coleus. Sky Bear rides her bike around. These are the fig trees, and look how good it's done. It's done so well. Another fig tree, and this one here has the figs on it already. Look at that. So they've done really well. This is the persimmon tree. These all came from the fastgrowingtrees.com that I had showed the video before. And like this one was really small when it came, and now look at it. What, Rosie? What, Rosie? You want to go in? And this is a green apple verbena right here. And that, look, the little Johnny jump's still doing well, which most of the time they don't like heat. So they have actually done well. Shh, Rosie. Rosie, come on. Come on. Let's go in, babe. Come on. Say hey, guys. Come on. Come on. Let's go inside. You know when you have a blue tick, they let you know. Come on. And as Bruce says, she's just blue ticking it. Go on. Go. And these are the onions here that I have braided already. So that was one table full right there. The other table that was in front of the greenhouse. So you can see that table. It's right over there. You can barely see it because it's rusted out. Anyways, this is the willow tree, which I'm planting. This was the tea plant, right? Yes, the tea plant. And you see all the new growth. This was the sugar cane, which it has all new growth too. This is the Meyer lemon tree. Had to think for a second. And then this one is the kiwi. I mean, not the kiwi, key lime. Key lime right here. And look, not much new growth on that one yet, but then this here is the another one. And let me jump down and show you. Look at all that new growth right there. Oh. And this one here was the Meyer lemon tree. So I have 2 Meyer lemons, which is this one here that I got last year, and then this one here. And then this is a rosemary plant, which it's done amazing. And I loved all these little portulacas. I planted all the portulacas from seeds. Lemon verbena. And I'm not sure what that one was again. Let's see. I don't even know how to say that. But I bought this at the store. Calibroca. And we always call these sweet potato vines. Even though they're not technically sweet potatoes. And now I've got basil. And all these I did from seeds. The Johnny Jump Ups. The pansies. All of it. All these basils. And then let me walk over here and show you the last little bit. The coleus. And the little Hungarian bathtub that's antique. But I love all of it. It's turned out beautiful. And then this, for my birthday, my grandsons, they picked this out for me. They said, Grandma Dawn likes the bones. And they said, she'll love this. And it just every time I drink something out of it, it makes me so happy. And here is my hollyhocks. Look at that. It's beautiful. And these were tiny, spirea. And then this is the lupine back here. And you can see it's already starting to do its thing. And this is the bleeding heart, which I've had 1 bleeding heart on it since it got transplanted. Hens and chicks, and another hollyhock. And that is it, guys. I hope I showed you everything and it wasn't too boring for you. But right now, the parsley that I just harvested is in the dehydrator, so I'm going to go in there and chop that up, and we're going to head to the kitchen and work, and I'm going to put all the pickles in brines. I got 11 and a half double batches, so they'll be going in the brines today. So, but I'm going to try to make more videos and stuff. Tomorrow I work at the farmer's market, so that'll be a busy day because I have to leave here like at 11:30 in order to make it there and get set up and everything, and it works from 4 to 7. All right, guys, thank you so much and take care.